What's up, guys? Shane from Findlay here. I'm here with our athlete of the week, Blake Moore and Coach O. Blake, you guys just put up one of the best defensive performances I have seen in quite some time. High-powered River Valley offense held to 0 points. Tell me a little bit about it.
And collectively, our defense comes out here every day in and day out. We work hard, and we went out there Fridays, did our job like we're supposed to. Well, under 50 rushing yards, I think it was. We did an amazing job.
Coach.
Yeah, just 57 total tackles.
I'm glad you have stats because I did.
Yeah,
not,
57 total tackles, 8 tackles for loss, 6 sacks, 3 forced fumbles and recoveries, and an interception. And the defense goes back. We've had a pick in every game. Our secondary coach does a great job with those guys as well. But it starts up front and with the guys behind us. They go out there and we work our scheme. We do our job. They fly around. It's just fun to watch them play.
Now, Coach, I know that you have a lot of pieces in this thing, but all seem to kind of go off of what this guy does. Tell me a little bit about him being kind of the centerpiece of that D-line.
Well, Blake, he works his tail off up front. He has great football knowledge, and we break down film. We talk about what they're going to do, what they want to do. They try to double team and triple team him, but that frees up other guys. He's unselfish that way. Defensive player of the year last year, and we're going to go for that again this year, I believe.
Seems like a pretty good idea. Blake, what was going on in that game? When did you guys know that you kind of had their number?
As soon as we went out there. We believed we were the best team out there Friday, and we showed that.
Yes, you definitely did. Now, first I want to ask you, which I love the jersey. What's with the jerseys today? We got a lot of different jerseys out here. What do you got going on?
Everybody's wearing the youth jerseys because last official week, guaranteed. We go out there, we get another one.
Very cool. And that leads me into the next question. That's going into a senior night. Now, obviously, 4 years here, probably the biggest collection of wins over 4 years in recent memory, Coach.
Yes,
tell me a little bit about, kind of like you said, this is your last guaranteed one, right? Tell me a little bit about it.
Man, kind of bittersweet. We went out there. I hope we win. For Saturday, we come out here, see where we're placed for playoffs.
Hopefully bring one more here to play in our backyard, right?
Hopefully 2 more.
Absolutely. So, Blake, why don't you tell me a little bit about some of these guys behind you? Obviously, like I said, great team effort, but it all works together with defense. People don't really understand that about football.
Yeah.
If you guys don't do your thing, backers can't fly in and make tackles, right? Backers don't make the tackles. It doesn't matter what you guys do up front. Tell me a little bit about some of these guys back here.
Tony recently transitioned to DN. Went out there at 3 sacks. Deegan, Tristan flying around. Jeremiah, Noah. It all works well.
Did you ignore Beretta?
Beretta too. I'll be too, obviously.
Hobby too.
Very cool. I know you guys got a lot going on, Coach. What do you have coming up this week?
We have Sabino. Our 2 losses last year were to Sabino. Long trip to Tucson. They won the state championship last year. We got the rankings today, but we want to stay up in the top. So it's a must win every week. I told the guys that a few weeks ago. It's a must win every week. There's no guarantees past 10. We're into the 10, going into 16, but we want to be up. We want to be at home. We want people to see us play here. Guarantee hopefully the first 2 here. Going back to back region champions is just the stepping stone for what our next trip is, which win it all.
Very cool, very cool. Now, Blake, obviously, you've got some film. You've watched on Sabino, things like that. Now, a lot of people may not know, but I do know you pay a lot of attention to film. You're a pretty cerebral player. What do you see that you think you can take advantage of this week?
The O-line, just like last week. I mean, they have a good running back. We have to go out there, shut them out again. Hopefully get the dub.
I love it. Coach is a defensive head coach. How much do you love this guy?
Man, he's a pleasure to coach. It's fun to be around and just watch him do his thing. And he comes right off the field right to me and we talk about the next play. It's the first thing he asks me. And that keeps the wheels turning. Coach, what do you see? What are we going to do? Sometimes he just tells me just keep doing what we're doing and keep it simple. And that makes it fun as a coach and makes me want to keep doing it. And unfortunately, every 4 years they graduate.
Yeah.
But I've known him since his freshman year and before. And it's fun to watch him do his thing as he grew. And then the guys behind him come with him. And those guys behind him are young. We got Javier as a senior behind me, and the rest are all coming back next year. So they got roles to fill.
Very cool. Well, Jim, I wish you the best of luck. I love the Firebird jerseys.
Thank
It's
you.
a great touch. I don't know about that one. But I wish you best of luck, guys. I'll see you guys out there Friday, man. Blake, congratulations.
Thank
You do it week in, week out, and it's very rare that we actually get to appreciate a defensive player, let alone a defensive lineman. So very happy to get out here and see you, man.
Thank you.